And now, for the first time, we are hearing from Maya Millete's father. Pablito Tabalanza took the stand this morning during day 4 of Larry Millete's preliminary hearing.
He is using an interpreter to give his testimony. CBS 8's Kelly Hussedall joining us live from the downtown courthouse now with everything that's happened here so far on this day 4 here, Kelly.
Yeah, that's right. And just to set the scene for you guys, there is a smaller crowd in court today. Maya Millete's family and supporters are there, and they're wearing buttons with her picture on them. Now, I will say that testimony is moving a little bit slower today because of the language barrier. But one thing that we heard Maya's father talk about, a key moment, is when he went to the Millete home after he discovered his daughter was missing. He says that his son, Jay-R, had told him, quote, something bad happened.
When I got to the house, I went inside. I saw Larry.
Tinanong ko sa kanya kung nasaan si Maya.
I asked him where Maya is.
What did he say?
Sabi niya nasa kwarto sa taas.
She said she's inside the room upstairs. What I did, I ran upstairs and then I knocked on the door.
Walang sumagot.
No one answered.
Binundol ko ng binundol yung kwan, wala.
I just kept bumping the door. I kept doing it repeatedly.
Maya's father went on to say that Larry was standing behind him when all of this was happening. Her father testified that he knocked on the door and said, Maya, Maya, repeatedly for about 5 minutes, but there was no answer. So he turned to Larry and asked if he had a key. Larry said yes, reached into his pocket, pulled out a key, and opened the door. Now, her father said it surprised him that Larry had a key because only Maya was supposed to be able to get into that room. Now, Maya's father says when the door opened, he went in, called out his daughter's name twice, but there was no answer. He testified Larry followed him into the room, and the first thing he says Larry said was, oh, the credit card is not here, which her father thought was unusual because he didn't even look around the room for Maya, even though it was Larry that had said she was there. So back out here live, he also testified that during that visit, at one point, Larry put his arm around his father-in-law's shoulder and said, don't worry, I wouldn't do that. The prosecutor asked, what did he mean by that? And her father said, I don't know. He never explained. Kelly Hussedall, CBS 8.